So it's a video to report on day 6, 7, and 8. The last 3 days have been pretty full of training. When you get to day 6, 7, and 8, it's all you start doing the hands-on training. So we are in class. We'll learn how to secure a particular type of load. Then we'll go to the training bay and actually see it. The instructors actually perform the load, and then the students, we get together in groups and we actually do the load ourselves. And then once we are really, and then we'll do that a couple times, and then when we're proficient at it, we'll go upstairs and we'll do a written evaluation or a test on it to make sure that we've grasped the information. I don't really think that they expect us to, well, how do I phrase this? I think that they expect us to remember this stuff, but oftentimes there are types of loads that we may see maybe once or twice in our first 3 years we're here. So they do expect us to somewhat know what it is, but at least know that we can go to our Qualcomm, which they now call Omni Tracks, because apparently Omni Track bought out Qualcomm recently here. So they refer to it as Omni Tracks. But anyway, the Qualcomm has a folder in there with all these short little videos. They're 1 to 2 minutes long that give you a quick look on how a particular coil load is supposed to look like, or linear steel. So you can look at those videos and see, hey, oh yeah, I remember now. I need these trip chains and all kinds of things that we need to do our loads. I'm not going to get into it all because that's, anyway. 6, 7, and 8. I mean, we're so busy, and our days are pretty long, but we're getting a lot of hands-on. So when we get out into the regular workforce, we're going to be fairly familiar with our trainer on how to do these loads. And then we move into the next phase, where we are with our trainer, driving the truck and doing live loads and deliveries and learning all the things we need to do so we can go solo in 3 to 5 weeks. And of course, if you need more training on the road, they can extend that time. If they determine that while you're on the road that you need you may need a particular type of classroom instruction, like let's say you're having a struggle with time management or trip planning, or using the Qualcomm, or a particular aspect of loading. You can come back and they will run you through that particular part of the course again and work with you to gain that information, because they're not I see them as being vested in your quality of being a driver, they want to make sure that you feel comfortable in doing what you're going to be responsible for. Because when things get screwed up, yeah, you may do something wrong and you may get a ticket, and yeah, you may have to pay for that, but if you don't secure, in flatbed, if you don't secure your loads and something happens, they're not going to sue you, the driver, because you don't have any money. They're going to go after Maverick. So they're of course concerned, want to make sure you know how to do this stuff, because the owner, he has to he's the one that's paying for all this, the big ticket items. So anytime trucks are damaged or people are injured, this is money out of his pocket. So I think, yeah, you can get into a whole debate about that, but I don't want to veer off topic. Anyway, I see that they, from my experience anyway, and this is just my opinion as a student here, still in student status, that they care for that you are prepared to do the job correctly. When you go solo, they're giving you the keys to a $124,000 truck and trailer. In fact, they have the trailers are I'd say they spend a lot of money on their trucks and trailers to be outfitted the way they need to be, so they can maximize everything that you do, whether it's your comfort or the loads you're able to carry. And I didn't. After you've done this a few days, you realize the method that they have for as far as securements and the way they carry themselves and their appearance is important, and not just of you, but I mean of the trucks. You can see why that's valuable, and it at least makes me feel like I'm part of an important organization. And I'm sure some people will disagree with me, but I don't care. So anyway, if you have comments or questions, please put them in the comments below. Like and subscribe if you'd like to get updates. You can actually go to my YouTube page and go into the settings on the channel so you are receive an email notification when I make a new video. So, but that's up to you. Thumbs up. See you later. Got more hands-on and a final exam tomorrow. 50 questions. So we'll see how that goes. And I know we'll be doing tarping. A lot of tarping. We haven't even started that, and that comes after our final after our big exam tomorrow. So we'll see how it goes. I'll let you know if there's changes to what I just said about what's happening tomorrow or the next few days. You'll see that in the upcoming videos. So until then, see you later.